We can record it now. Do you understand the idea? Entonces, what is the another possibility to solving this? Well, there are two. Go ahead.
I have a question. Professor.
Uh-huh.
I didn't understand very well why we use like the slope to graph the equations in this case.
Yeah. Look at that. And the second equation is this. I solve for y. I convert to this. I can see using my eyes que slow is 2. Remember, slow is the coefficient in front of x. And b is -4. That is the reason I do exactly the same that we practice in the test number 1. We plot the y and z first. And from this, I move in 2. Positive 2 means 2/1. Wrong is 1, right is 2, positive. I move in 2, 1, 2, up. This is rise. And 1 to the right. And we get the second point, and we connecting both points with the line. Clear? Clear?
Yes, Professor.
Exactly. Okay, I want to explain now another way to solve the same problem, because I understand, however, it's complicated graphically, but I have surprise for you. But no, now. Let's see how you solve the same problem. The same problem algebraically. So using the algebra, no graphic part. No, algebraic. Let me copy again. Let me copy x plus y equal 5. This is equation 1. We are doing exactly the same example, but in another way. Minus y equal.
I'm sorry.
4.
We're not solving graph, but what?
Okay. We solving. The first way that we are doing for solving the problem was graphically, no?
Yes.
Now, I propose you move on to another approach, que es algebraically, using algebra, okay? Do you follow me? Do you understand what you're doing?
Yes.
What I try to do, no? Okay, algebra. So we have two methods. The first one is substitution. Substitution method. Substitution method is easy when the coefficient in front of the variable is 1 or -1. In this case, the coefficient look at 1. The coefficient is 1. And here is -1. Okay, see at least one coefficient is 1 or -1, that's fantastic. We got it. Entonces you using your imagination. There are many ways to solve this. Some students solving different like me, but the beauty is that you get the same answer because this is mathematics. Mathematics is exact science. Suppose que I select the selection, the equation number 2 is solve for y. Okay, let me try. 2x. I solve for y and move y to the right hand side. I move 4 to the left. And this is the equation number 2, but expressed in different way, no? Solve for y. And now substitution, this is the name, substitution. You take this expression and substitution replace in the another equation. So you take either equation. And right now, I select number 2. I don't know why, because I want, because I like. I solve for y. And substitution y, this y, and another equation, number 1. So I rewrite this equation like that. X plus y, but no y anymore. It's 2x minus 4 equal 5. Do you understand what are you doing? Do you understand what are you doing? Substitution.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah, it's easy. Yeah.
Eso es bueno. Now,
I
the rest
understand.
is pretty easy. The rest is combined like term, 3x minus 4 equal 5. 3x is equal 5 plus 4. 3x is equal 9 divided by 3. X equal 3. Yeah, I get in my hand the value of x, que es 3.
Professor, I didn't understand one thing.
Oh, don't worry, I explain again.
Yes, Professor. For example,
Uh-huh,
why
uh-huh.
we substitute like in y, in x? This is my question.
Okay. Your question is either way, we can do that. Of course, I don't want to apply infinity. Not infinity, but we have, for example, 20 ways for solving the problem. You make a decision. My decision was I take because I like, I want, I don't know. There are no specific reason. The equation number 2, I solve for y. And this new expression can represent y, substitution, this is the name of the method, in another equation. Because in that moment, you have a new equation that contains only one variable, que es x. And the rest is super easy. You know algebra very well. Okay, you can do another way, Oliveira, right? But I need to do it one way. Okay? Not in several ways. And you are doing it in 20 ways, and you get exactly the same answer. I guarantee you. Now, I feel no, because I need to find the y value. So say now to find the y value, use substitution x equal 3 in either equation, in the equation 1 and the equation 2. In either equation, the answer doesn't change. It's the same. But I highly recommend substitution here. Why? Because y is isolated, waiting for me. So say 2 times 3 minus 4 is equal to what? 2 times 3 is 6, minus 4 is 2. Y equal to. And we get exactly the same solution, 3,2, that we get graphically. But this is algebraically. Look at that. The solution at the beginning, que I offered, okay, is 3,2. 3,2 was the solution, the original solution. I verification, I solving graphically. Nice, I understand, it's 2 lines, and the intersection is the solution, but I don't like that way. Now I do the graphic. Okay, do the graphic, no, algebraically, using substitution method. Substitution method. Do you understand, Oliveira?
Yes, Professor.
Ingrid, you understand?
Yes, it's in the book.
Now, I want to explain another way. And you say, well, Professor, too many ways. Much better. Because I don't enforce it to you. Okay, you use a substitution or using another way. You have different tools. And so the challenge is, in my opinion, discriminate what method you consider better in one specific problem. So in one specific problem, you select substitution, or you select another method I want to explain right now, it's called elimination. I want to copy again the system. Equation 1. 2x minus y equal 4. Equation 2. Okay, I start at the beginning again. But we are using elimination method. What is the idea behind elimination? Elimination is good when we have, for example, in one equation we have, I don't know, 5y. In another equation you have minus 5y. Because when you add it,
I'm sorry to stop you. Are we like doing the solve the system of equation using substitution? Is that what we're doing?
Yes.
Okay.
Pero,
so these are. So this is just an example from 20, right? Number 20, 21, 22, and 23.
But after that, I want to discuss in theoretical part, introduction can help you to understand much better the rest. Okay. Okay. Listen to me. You follow me. You follow me. I am a professional and I know the best way. Only you follow me, right?
Yes, I follow you. I just joined 3 minutes late, so I'm just figuring out.
I understand. No, mister, no. I discussing theoretical part, introduction to the topic. Okay, good. Well, the thing I tried to explain was elimination method. Elimination method is another approach to solving the system. So what is good? What is good elimination? Elimination is good, for example, you have hypothetically, you have 5y and negative 5y. You know, okay, you adding this, it's zero, cancel out, elimination. Suppose I can see, wow, look at that. Equation 1 contain y and equation 2 contain negative y. It's ready for elimination method. You adding equation 1 plus equation 2 by column. X plus 2x is 3x. And positive y and negative 1 is gone. Elimination. And 5 plus 4 is 9. Divided by 3. Divided by 3. X equal 9 divided by 3 is 3. Wow, it's unbelievable, amazing. Now, well, in order to find the y value, you replace 3 in either equation, in the equation 1 or equation 2. In the equation, guys, can you consider it easier? In my opinion, the easier is number 1, because x is 3, I know, y is y, is my unknown, equal 5, and solve for y is equal 5 minus 3, y is 2, and we get exactly the same answer. Now we have 3 possibilities for solving a linear system of equation. The first possibility is graphically, okay? The second possibility is a substitution, and the third possibility is elimination. So you ask me, Professor, what is your opinion? My opinion is the method depending of the example. What is the clue to make a decision, substitution or elimination? Well, substitution is good when the coefficient in front of the variable 1 or negative 1. Because the coefficient is 2, 3, 4, 5. So you complicate your life because you have fractions. Not good. So only you apply substitution when it's 1 or negative 1. So elimination, in my opinion, this is my personal opinion, is more universal and solving the majority of the problem. Okay? But it doesn't matter. Either way. And graphically, well, graphic is like one way to illustrate the idea, no? But it's not frequently using. However, I want to explain, so you have no questions, so you understand very well, one fantastic thing. You have question or no?
Yeah, I have a question.
Go ahead.
So, you know, x plus y equals 5, number 1, and 2x minus y equals 4, number 2. What if, like, we bring the y in the beginning and the x in the second? What do we do? Do we switch signs when we move them?
Yeah, you can, but the thing is, remember, normally, frequently, often, you write the equation, the linear equation, in standard form. Remember, it's something like that: ax plus by equals c. So in the first column, you write the x part. In the second column, the y part. And after, in the right hand side, the number. This is the typical format.
Okay.
But not always, guy. Maybe I want to complicate your life. Yeah, I put disorganize the equation, but you organize in that way. In the first column, x is the column of the x. And the second column is the column of the y. In the right hand side, the column of the nothing. It's just numerical value. Okay? Any other question? And good question. I like your question, mister.
I have a question, Professor.
Go ahead.
When, for example, when we do graphically, we need to guess the numbers. For example, you guess 3 and 2.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me show you, Oliveira. Okay, listen to me. Now, do you have you watching that conference using laptop or smartphone?
Laptop.
Laptop, good. Everyone laptop or no?
I guess so.
No,
Okay.
I use
No?
mine.
Okay, don't worry, don't worry.
Desktop.
Don't worry, don't worry. Don't worry. Si no laptop, it's okay. I encourage you to go to the one application that you can see right now in the internet, que es Desmos. Desmos. I want to explain how. Don't only pay attention. You go to the www.desmos.com. And you can create account. But no. I want to do you only watching. After you, when you study, you are doing similar to me. Okay, listen to me. This is, what is that? This is the graphic calculator. This is graphic calculator, pero super fantastic graphic calculator because it's in color, it's free, no money, and after it's online. So the equation that you put in Desmos or the graphic that you want to see in Desmos, you can save in the cloud. Entonces, I recommend, highly recommend que you create account in Desmos. No. Only today, now, right now, you pay attention. After, at home, when the class is over, you go to the www.desmos.com and you create account. To create account, the only information that you need to provide is one email address, and one password that you define. Okay? So you create your own account and this, and you have fantastic graphic calculator for you. And let's solve this problem, Oliveira, right now, using Desmos. Of course, I open in my laptop Desmos. I want to share a screen for you.
I think you can use Desmos without subscribing.
Yeah. Of course, you can use it without subscribe. What is the only disadvantage? You don't subscribe, that you cannot save your work. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Do you see Desmos or no? No.
Yes, Professor.
Okay. Do you see Desmos? I open. No, don't do that. You only pay attention. Okay. The thing is, in this line, in this arrow, in this line, yeah, I copy the equation. What is my first equation? My first equation is, look, Desmos is fantastic because have here a special keyboard, and you have the variable, the power, the arithmetic symbol, the function, blah, 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 blah. We're discussing everything in your moment. You put x plus y equal 5. Yeah, I copy my first equation, and this is my first line. Entonces, maybe you ask, Professor, what is the reason that you don't teach me this before? What is the reason that you don't teach me? No, because I want, in the test one, you are doing the graph of the linear function by hand, but now I don't care. Okay? Now I copy in the second line, the second equation. Okay, the second equation is 2x minus y equal 4. Boom. Bada boom, bada bang. And the intersection is the solution. Look at that. Bang. 3,2. End the story. Is really amazing or no?
It is.
Yes.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I like so much. And free. I only teach it for my student. Okay, so what I teach you one more thing. Because we are doing several problems using Desmos. So algebra and Desmos. Look, let me show you something. You click in the plus sign. select folder. I put the name, question 1, 1101, and you put inside, you can drag this if you want, and you put inside this equation and this equation. It's super easy. You click and drag, and you see that this equation now is connecting by one clear, not too dark, gray line, and you can condense it. Boom, that's it. Question 1. This is question 1. When I want to see question 1, you see the graphic, you see the solution, and you can see the equation. When you click in the arrow, it's the solution. And we are doing for the question 2, question 3, and so on. Do you like?
Yes, Professor.
Okay. Let's move on to a couple of the example, because this is not the only possibility. This is not the only possibility. I write back to the whiteboard. Whiteboard now. Do you see whiteboard?
Yes.
Okay. Let me erase the whiteboard. Let's move on to the example 2. In the example 2, we have this system. 3x minus y equal to, this is equation number 1. I like to call a number of the equation 1, because not in this algebra, but in the college algebra, we have several equations. Equation 1, equation 2, equation 3, equation 4, equation 5. Okay, but in the intermediate algebra, it's only 2 equations. 6x minus 2y equals 6, equation 2. And this is my system. I enclose the system using this color bracket to indicate that everything is a mathematical object that I need to solving. Okay? Pero no. We are doing not yet graphical. Let's do it algebraically first. Use a substitution or elimination. In this case, I suppose que es easier substitution. Why? Because I can see that the coefficient in front of this y is 1. It's negative 1, actually. So this is a glue that gives me information to select the method, substitution. Suppose another example is 3 here. We say, no, there are no coefficients que es 1 or negative 1. The substitution is no good. But in our particular example I select for you, substitution, in my opinion, is the best way. Okay. Now, I saw, come on.
Substitution, is it good or not?
It's super good. It's super good, Ingrid, because the coefficient is negative 1. Okay, let me repeat again the idea. The idea is substitution is good when at least one coefficient is positive 1 or negative 1. Otherwise, no good. Otherwise, no good. Not impossible, but it's not good. You complicate your life. So the selection of the substitution is because the coefficient here is negative 1. Okay, so you take the equation number 1. I rewrite again. You isolate that variable, que coefficient is 1. So 3x minus 2 equal positive y. So the thing I did was, this y I bring to the right like a positive, and these 2 I move to the left like a negative, no? Now, I know that this is equivalent to y, and substitution this expression and the another equation here. Okay, it's in the y value of the second equation. Now you have this 6x is this minus 2 parentheses y is equivalent to say 3x minus 2 equals 6. Do you follow me? Do you understand what you're doing? Or you are totally lost?
Yes, you said 6x.
Come on, one by one.
6x.
Uh-huh.
That -2 comes from the y.
Uh-huh. I substitution that y for this entire expression, que es 3x minus 2. Got it?
Got it.
Mm-hmm. Another miss que asked me some question. Another student. I hear something.
No,
well, okay.
I said I understood it.
Super. Now, after that, it's elementary algebra, baby algebra, I call. You remove the parentheses, distribute the property. 6x minus 6x because -2 and +3 and -6 plus 2. Because -2 and -2 is +2 equals 6. And we combine later.
Professor, it's 4. It's 4.
A4.
Yes, +4.
A4, you're right. A4, sorry. Because I pay attention in the no important part. Sometimes happen. F4 equals 6. 2 times 2 is 4. It's obvious. Now we combine later. Positive 6 and negative 6. Wow, cancel. It's 0. And we get 4 equals 6 is completely false statement. So what is the interpretation of this? I don't understand anything. I try to do my best. However, it doesn't work. It's because this system have no solution. When this situation happens, this system have no solution. And normally when the system have no solution, it's called, the technical name is inconsistent. Inconsistent. Inconsistent means to be no solution. And when you have solution, at least one is consistent. You remove this prefix, inconsistent, que say que es no consistent, and consistent, yes, we have one solution. But when you have no solution, it's inconsistent. Okay. I try to do my best. I solve for y in the first equation. I substitution y in the second equation. I manipulate my easy algebra and I get the contradiction. So when I face that situation, 4x equals 6 is totally false, that means we have no solution. But I need to understand more. I need to understand the interpretation of this. So what is the interpretation? Graphically. Let's move on to Desmos. I want to put two equations again in Desmos, and let's see what happened. What is the reason that we have no solution?
I have a question. So the only two ways are substitution and elimination?
There are two ways.
Okay.
Okay, there are two ways. However, miss, always happen that one way is better than the other way in one specific example. Entonces my goal is que in the future you recognize what is the best way, elimination or substitution, Pero today is just the beginning, ¿no? Entonces it's too early to understand this idea. Okay, guys. Let me try to do solution graphically, just curiosity, to understand why we have no solution. Well, I click here in the plus, I adding a folder, I call question 2, and inside we have two equations. The first one is 3x minus y, remember I am doing a standard form, equal to, boom, it's a line, look at that, it's a blue line. And the second line is 6x minus 2y equal 6. Boom. What do you think about this line? They are parallel line. And when they are parallel line, we have no solution because this line never intersected. This line never meet. Do you understand this idea?
Yes.
This is the thing I try to illustrate. And that's it. No.
Show me again. Show me that again.
Show me again. Okay. Look at that. This is my equation, and this is my graph. Do you see it's parallel line? We have two lines, the blue and the green, and they are parallel, the same slope, never intersecting. Therefore, in the system of equation, that means that we have no solution. No solution because we have no common point. Clear?
Yes.
And that's it. No, we have another case. You need to be aware that when we are working with a system of equation, we have three possibilities. I want to summarize in your moment. We have three possibilities. Let me explain the last example. The last example, theoretical example. Okay, is x plus 2y.
You need to switch the board.
Sorry. Thank you. Okay, switch the board. We have the board?
Yes.
This is my equation 1 in this new system. Equal 8. This is my second equation, and this completely is my system, my linear system of equations. Que contain two equations. I need to find solution. Okay. In this moment, what method I select? Substitution or elimination? I suppose que substitution is good. Why? Because I can see, using my eyes, that we have coefficient 1 here. Si any coefficient is no 1, suppose que 4 here. Substitution is no good. But in this case, 1. Nice. So I take the equation number 1, I solve for the variable que contain coefficient C1, que es x. Now, substitution, this expression que is equivalent to x, and another equation que is this. And that place. The two parentheses. Wow, something wrong. Okay. It's y here, right? So I try to do one box to illustrate the expression and substitution here. And that place. So 2 times parentheses 4 minus 2y plus 4y equal 8. Do you follow me? Do you follow me? Do you understand the substitution method?
Yes.
Let's do it. A multiplication. 8. A multiplication. Negative 4. And this is 4y equal 8. Wow, again, something weird happened. The y variable is canceled, it's 0. And you get now true statement. It's completely different. Okay. In previous example, I cannot solve it because we have no solution. Wow. Olivera said, wow. Interpretation is Olivera. Interpretation. I want to explain in different way. Look, when you try to solve it, you are doing your best. However, you cannot. Why not? Because the y disappear. The variable disappear. But you get true statement. So what is the interpretation is? The interpretation is that we have infinitely many solutions. Why, Professor? Because it's the same line, guys. I want to prove right now. We have infinitely many solutions. Okay, suppose to visualize this idea. Well, we can use in Desmos, of course, but before Desmos, let's do it algebraic a little bit. I take the first equation, look at that. X plus 2y equal 4, and solve for y. 2y is equal minus x plus 4 divided by 2, divided by 2, divided by 2. Y is equal negative 1/2 is a slope, x plus 2 equal 4 divided by 2. This is the equation number 1, this one, but expressed on standard, expressed in slope in itself form. It's classical. So y equal mx plus b. We are doing exactly the same in the equation number 2, and you see what happened. What surprise happened? 2x plus 4y equal 8. So for y is equal minus 2x plus 8 divided by 4, divided by 4, divided by 4. Y alone is equal negative 2 over 4, okay, when you reduce the lowest term is negative 1/2 x, and 8 divided by 4 is 2. Wow, look at that. This and this is the same line. Now it's easy to recognize identification. In this case, no. In this case, hard, because you don't see it's the same. You suppose, you believe it's different, but you are in trouble, big trouble. And one fantastic way to recognize this, if you multiply, let me come back at the beginning. Look at that, beginning. If you multiply the entire equation 1 by 2, 2 times x is 2x, 2 times 2 is 4, and 2 times 4 is 8. And you obtain directly the equation number 2. When this situation happens, that means that this equation is the same. That means that this equation is called dependent. Dependent equation. Dependent equation. And when you have dependent equation, we have infinitely many solutions. Let me explain why we have infinity many solutions. To explain this, I go back to Desmos to visualize the graphic. Let me try. Any questions so far? Any questions so far? No? Or yes?
Yes.
Okay.
It means when the equations are the same, they are dependent. Am I right?
Immediately, when you somehow determine that the equations are dependent, we have infinity many solutions. Infinity many solutions.
Okay. But I'm asking because you are representing graphically now.
Yeah, right now. See, you let me know.
Hmm.
See, you let me do. I can do it right now to illustrate what is the idea and how you represent the solution in the whiteboard. Okay, let me go to Desmos again one more time. Okay, I switch into Desmos. Desmos switching. Okay. Do you see Desmos now? I click here. I create folder. Is the question 3. Question 3. Wow, you don't like because. Okay, let me modification this and let me put it in order. 1, 2, 3, no? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now press enter, open, and you copy. Just copy. For example, this x plus 2y equal 4, no? That's the first equation. Equal 4. Okay, enter. When you press enter, you open new line, new row. The second equation is 2x plus 4y equal 8. Wow, what happened? I don't understand anything. Okay, we have 2 colors. Purple color, this is no blue, it's purple color and black color. Suppose que I put on enable the black color. You see it's the same line? Do you see it's the same line? Do you see it's the same line? It's the same. Therefore, the conclusion is we have solution or no? What do you think? We have solution or no?
We have many solutions.
Exactly. We have infinity point solution because they are perfect coincidence in between the line. Okay, let me try to summarize this. But well, first of all, how you write the final answer in infinity many solution? You write infinity many solution and that's it. No. This is not correct. Oh, not correct. No, it's incomplete idea. It's incomplete idea. Let me show you. Let's come back to the whiteboard again. Okay, whiteboard again. Look, I know. Okay, infinity. This is correct. But okay. I realize Okay, we have a line in black color, and we have the same line in blue color. So now infinity means any point on the plane? No, because this point is no solution. This point is no solution. Only the point on both lines. Okay, by the way, they are the same. So how you represent that? Okay, easy. It's a little bit confusing, but it's okay. You, for example, you copy is you open the cell building notation, open the curly bracket as the order pair x comma y and the plane x comma y, any point, get satisfied such that satisfy either equation, this equation or this equation, and you copy either equation. Either equation you copy x. Of course, I prefer the easier equation. You copy x plus 2y equal 4, and suppose que you declare one independent variable and one dependent variable, and normally x is the independent. Traditionally, you can use either, pero x es, entonces x es free, es all real number, que es sinónimo to say que es independent, no? Or no, there are no restriction, all real numbers. To say free, completely free, is equivalent to say to be free, no restriction. And why no? Why depending of x somehow in that equation. Okay, so this is the last answer. No in my test, but Alex is very, very picky. You write like that. X such that you copy either equation. I recommend you using the easier. And x is independent variable. You put like that, independent variable, o es sinónimo, independent variable, o es sinónimo to say que es a real number, o es sinónimo to say que es free. And this is the final answer. Okay, you in the homework, you email me if you have some question about how you express it in Alex. Okay, so let me take advantage that moment. Okay, I want to summarize the thing you need to know to understand very well the linear system of equation. We have three possibilities. Look at me. We have three possibilities. We have three possibilities. Let me make it zoom. Three possibilities. Okay, you need to be aware. Three possibilities. Okay, the first possibility, que is the most common possibility, I suppose que es 99% of the case, es que you have two lines, like that, pan, pan, and this line intersecting one point, and you have unique solution, only one. This is similar to the first example we are doing today. This is the most common. And the 1% of the case is the weird case, the special case, in which, for example, you have two lines and they are parallel and never cross. So we have no solution. No solution. The system have no solution. Empty set. And how you see algebraically, when you solving, you try to solve it, you are doing your best, but you cannot solve it because you get completely false statement. 4 equal 8. Or another number gets completely crazy. This is equivalent to say no solution. And the last case is when you have infinity many solution. Infinity many solution, que is the case in which you have the same line. Suppose we have the line, the blue, and you have the green, exactly coincident with the blue, and we have infinity many solution. And well, when you manipulate, you don't know at the beginning. You don't know que es infinity many solution, no solution, or unique solution. You don't know. You manipulate, but you get true statement 4 equal 4. You cannot solve it. The variable in algebra, the variable disappear. What's going on? But you get true statement. and this indicate me that we have infinity many solutions. You get false statement, indicate me no solution. And this never disappear the variable, and you solving, and you get the actually answer, que es, I don't know, 4, negative 1. Suppose que dice 4, suppose que es negative 1. More clear now? More clear now? More clear now?
Yeah.
More confusing. Come on. Question. I want to hear a question. Do you understand the idea? So basically, we can find 3 different cases, and you need to be aware to understand this. The most common case is unique solution. But sometimes we have no solution, or sometimes we have infinity many solutions. Okay? Now, so you understand this very well, we are ready to start the package now. Okay, we are moving on to the question 20. To the question 20. And we analyze, no too fast, the equation 20. And the equation 20 in the packet is x plus ay equal 15. Equation number 1. Minus 2x plus 7y equal 16. Equation 2. This is my system in the equation number 20. Entonces, the equation says, solve the system of equation using substitution. O sea, in the packet is mandatory doing by substitution. In the real life, no. You make a decision what way you prefer. But okay. I respect the package if we are using substitution. Okay? Entonces, I ask by myself, what is the variable that contain coefficient 1 or negative 1? Oh, this one. Exactly. Entonces, I take, see, I saw that, I take the equation number 1, I rewrite again. Yeah, I solve for x. Is equal 15 minus ay. Yeah, I take this expression and substitution where? I suppose que here, right? And the y in the x place, but in the another equation. This is important because you substitution, and again, in the first equation, you don't get nothing. So you isolate the variable que contain coefficient 1 or negative 1, and when you have isolated, you substitution in the another equation. Okay, be careful with the signs, because we have a negative 2 here. Negative 2, parentheses. I put a parenthesis to enclose everything, because this is only x, but actually we have one expression. So this negative 2 multiply everything. So 15 minus ay plus 7y equals 16. Everyone follow me?
Yes.
Okay, distribute the property. Help me to remove parentheses. Minus 30 plus 18y plus 7y equals 16. We combine later. Minus 30 plus 23y equals 16. 23y is equal 16 plus 30. 16 plus 30 is 46, no?
Yes,
46.
it's 46.
46, yeah, 46. Divided by 23 both sides.
It's 2.
It's 2, very well. Why is 2? Guys, don't worry for the arithmetic part, because it's not my goal, it's not my objective. You put in the calculator 23 divided 46 divided by 23. Okay, so you don't know mentally. It's not my goal. Now, in order to find the x value, because the solution is the order pair x comma y, my solution contains x component and y component. I know the y component is 2, x component I don't know. Use substitution in either equation, in the first or the second. I promise que in the equation que you substitute y equal to, the answer is the same. on the first and the second. However, use substitution in the easier equation, not in the complicated equation, coño. Therefore, in my opinion, these two you replace here. Because x is isolated, waiting for me. F15 minus 8 times 2. This is 16, no? Es negative 1. Entonces, the solution is x is equal to negative 1. And the final answer is the order pair. Order pair. Negative 1, comma 2. Boom. Exactly like a B option. Any question? Any question? Substitution. Fantastic. But it's good only when the coefficient in front of the variable is 1 or negative 1. Otherwise, no. Otherwise, we are in big trouble. In big trouble because when you divide by number to see you get the fraction and you complicate your life. Oh, okay. Fraction is okay. So you are familiar with the manipulation of the fraction, no problem. Any question, Tony? Everyone understand? We are the best in Miami-Dade College, or no? Okay, easy. Giancarlo is easy.
Wait, so the answer is B, right?
The answer is B, absolutely. Negative 1, 2. And the order pair point. One solution, unique solution. Super good. Let's do it one more. Let's move on to the 21st. 21. 21 is, you made me. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate so much your complaint. Okay, 40. This is equation 1. And 2x plus 6y equal 48. Equation number 2. This is my system. I enclose in the curly bracket to indicate that this corresponds to one big problem, que is system of linear equation. One more time, I can see que it's possible to apply substitution because we have coefficients 1 here. Si no coefficients 1, immediately you discard substitution. Okay? Some people know. Some people like so much substitution and always solving by substitution. But no. In my opinion, no. Okay, so you take the first equation. So for x, que es the variable que contain coefficient 1, 40 minus 5y. And now, this expression use substitution and the another equation, no? Que is this here. And the x place. Entonces, 2 paréntesis 40 minus 5y plus 6y equal 48. Everyone follow me? Okay, the rest is piece of cake. Baby algebra. Distribute the property 80 minus 10y plus 6y equal 48. We combine later 80. This is negative 10 and positive 6 and negative 4, no? Y equal 48. Okay, now minus 4y is equal 48 minus 80. Put in the calculator, right? 80 minus 48, just in case. 80 minus 48 is 32, no? Pero negative, no? Entonces negative 4y is equal minus 32. Divided by negative 4 both sides. Y is equal a positive, no? Because negative divided by negative is positive. This is the y value. In order to find the x value, substitution 8 here. X is equal 40 minus 5 times 8. Wow, look at that. 40 minus 40 because 5 times 8, 40 is 0. And the solution is the point 0,8. Like option B again. Wow. Always is option B. Entonces, when you don't know something in this package, you select always option B. Because option B is always the correct. No. This is a job. Any question, guy?
Oh, when?
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Huh?
No, we understand, I think.
Okay, super. Ingrid, Oliveira?
I'm okay.
Okay, super. Let's move on to the 22. I promise, 22, no sé si we have time or no, to 22 or 23. Let's try. It's up to you. 22. Always, you have the possibility to check in the solution and decimal. You are doing the graph. You can see the intersecting point. See if they are coincidental or not with this. 22. 22 is x plus 6y equal 3. Equation 1. 3x plus 7y equal -9. Equation 2. And this is my system. Okay, in this case, I realize again, coefficient 1 here, ready for substitution. It's the best way. Entonces, I copy x plus 6y equal -3. So for x is -3 minus 6y. This expression I substitute here. Entonces 3 times, paréntesis, -3 minus 6y plus 7y equal -9. Okay, distribute the property. -9 minus 18y plus 7y equal -9. 18 minus 7 is 11, ¿no? 18 minus 7 is 11. It's 11, yeah. Entonces, -9 minus 11 y equal -9. Okay. So for y, I move this -9 to the other side. Entonces, -11y is equal -9. Stay here, plus 9. Oh, it's 0. Because -9 and +9 is 0. And 0, when you divide by -11, it's obviously 0, no? So y value is 0. Now in order to find the x value, substitution y0 here. X is equal -3 minus 6 times 0 is obviously -3. And the solution is the point -3,0. Like the option. In this case, A, no B. Super. We are strong in substitution.
Yes, Professor. So I want to see more.
No, okay. Don't be confident, because I want to complicate more and more your life. Okay, this is just the beginning. Easy, elementary, kindergarten example, no? In the packet, we can see complicated, very complicated. But don't worry, I train little by little for you, and you study and Alex. Okay, let's do one more, and that's it for today. 23. 23 bring me new situation. 23 bring me new situation. 23 is 5x plus y equal 45. Equation 1. 5x equal to y. Equation 2. Wow, this equation 2 is weird. This equation 2 is not expressed in standard. Okay, if you want, we can change like that. 5x plus y equal 45. This is a standard, beautiful standard. I move this to say 5x minus 2y equals 0. This system is equivalent to the original, but the difference is that this is expressed in standard, but not necessary. Not always is strictly necessary expressed in standard. Personally, I like, pero no always. Okay, entonces my question is, substitution is good or no?
No.
No. Why no?
It depends.
Because of the coefficient 5. We have 5, 5x.
Hello. But you see this one or no?
Yes, that is right. That is going to be easier in this case.
Okay. In this case. Okay, when the coefficient is 1 or -1, it's highly recommended using substitution. And you isolate specifically the variable que contain coefficient 1. Okay? This is no mandatory and important part, right in standard. Okay, so I take the question number 1, I copy again. Yeah, I solve for y, because y coefficient is 1. Y is equal to 45 minus 5x. I'm ready to substitute. This expression, I plug it in where? Bueno, I suppose que here, right? Entonces 5x is equal to 2 times 45 minus 5x, something like that. Okay, you replace the y variable by this expression que is equivalent. It's the same. Now remove the parenthesis. This is 5x is equal to 90 minus 10, no? X. Okay, now I try to solve for x as 5x plus 10x equal 90. Then 15 equal 90. Divided by 15 both sides. I suppose que es 4, no? No, 90 divided by 15. Put in my calculator, just think it's 6. It's 6, sorry. It's obvious, right? Because 6, 15 times 6, 30, carry that 3, 90. It's 6. Okay, now substitution here. 6 here. The y is equal to 45 minus 6, 5 times 6, que 30. 45 minus 30, F15, no? F15. Now y value is 15, x value is 6.6, like the option A. Solution is 6.15. Option A. Go ahead. Question.
I have a question. If we want to use another method, it will be like more difficult if you want to use elimination.
But okay, I want to practice substitution. When you are strong in substitution, entonces I switching to elimination. Entonces now, when you are strong in both, entonces now you are free to make a decision what way you prefer. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Well, we take advantage 2 minutes that we have to see the solution of this problem. 23. And decimal, do you see graphically or no? Do you want or no?
Yes, Professor.
Let's do it. Let me switch to decimals. Screen share. Okay. Bueno, I have no idea what is the name. Bueno, yes, the name is question 23, no? Folder question 23. Okay, the first equation is 5x. You click here in this arrow and you show the keyboard, a special keyboard of decimals. 5x plus y equal 45. Wow, and this is my first equation. Where come from this line? Look at that. I found. I make it zoom in or zoom out to see the equation. And the second is 5x, not necessarily expressed in standard. Decimal is fantastic because you write the equation in either way, the way it is given, I don't care, equal to y.
What is 9 meeting with?
What is what?
What is the 9 meeting with at the top because we cannot see the top of the graph.
Okay. You make it zoom. You make it zoom like that. Okay, this is the graph. Do you see the graph or no?
Better.
Okay, and the solution, look at that. The solution exactly is the solution that we found algebraically, 6,15, like the option A. We are the best, guy. We are the best in Miami-Dade College. I told you, you don't believe me. Okay?